Welcome to Voice of the Inland Empire, your weekly adventure into the who, what, where, and why of our Southern California communities. And in our little coffee house today, we are joined by Mary Jaquish, who is project manager for First Five, and Dr. Tomas Torices, who is the executive director of the American Academy of Pediatrics, California, Chapter 2. And we are going to be talking about this wonderful partnership or collaboration between First Five and the AAP. It's going to be a wonderful conversation. Now, at our website, voiceoftheinlandempire.com, you'll find a complete listing of all the times and days our show can be seen and enjoyed, as well as an archive of past shows and guests. We have a wonderful show lined up for you today, so don't go away. We will be right back. Is your radio station dull, boring, more of just the same day after day after? Then it's time for radio that will blow your mind and expand and enlighten it too. KCAA Radio 1050 AM is not only the go-to radio station for what's happening in and around the Inland Empire, it's a veritable cornucopia of crazy, an assemblage of awesome, and a total convergence of cool. KCAA is not only the NBC News affiliate for our area, but offers the broadest and craziest range of national and local radio in the Inland Empire, with shows like Imus in the Morning, Dave Ramsey, Joyce Riley's Power Hour, Controlled Chaos, Poor Man, and now, Voice of the Inland Empire with yours truly. Check out 1050 AM at home or on the road, or you risk being the only one at work not talking about the fun, crazy, educational, outlandish, awesome things they heard on KCAA 1050 AM. And you wouldn't want that, right?
If you can think it, we can ink it. At Patterson Print Shop, from embroidery to printing too. Signs, banners, t-shirts, that's what we do. Anything that you can imagine at Patterson Print Shop, we make it happen. If you can think it, we can ink it. At Patterson Print Shop. Call us today at 951-924-2332 or visit pattersonprintshop.org.
It is that time of the show when we say hello to today's guests, and this is a show I've truly been looking forward to. We are putting the spotlight on a wonderful organization called First Five, and we are joined today in studio by Mary Jaquish, who is the program manager for First Five, and a very distinguished guest, Dr. Tomas Torices, who is the executive director of the American Academy of Pediatrics, California, Chapter 2. I may never get that all out correctly again, so don't ask me to try. But we did it. But welcome to both of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. And Mary, I wanted to start with you. I think most people have heard of First Five and probably have some semblance of an idea of what it's all about. But I don't think they really know the full breadth and width of what First Five does for our communities and for our young children.
Well, First Five is the tobacco tax initiative that was passed in 1998. And First Five San Bernardino receives about $23 to $27 million annually to assist families 0 to 5 with programs such as education, health, and some family support. So it was developed with the understanding or the premise that families have a lot to learn about bringing children into the world and having the support that they're going to need so that their kids can be successful and ready to enter school. So,
and you know, it's funny because I think back to when I had young children. They're old now and don't even care about me anymore. That's not true, they do. But, you know, especially that firstborn, you know, and I read everything I could get my hands on, but I didn't even know what I didn't know. Of course, by the second, and for some families, third and fourth, it's like, whatever. But doctor, I know that those first 5 years are so important formatively on a lot of levels.
Definitely. Developmentally, the children are at the first 5 years of their lives that will mark the rest of their lives forever. And it's been documented. There are several studies that document the fact that if you implement certain patterns of behavior and education with these kids during those years, that's going to make a great impact in their lives.
Now, I knew it was important, but I didn't know it really had a lifelong, you think about it, 0 to 5, that it has a lifelong impact, Mary. That's really kind of important.
So kind of tailing what Dr. Torices indicated is 80% of the child's brain is developed by the time they reach 3 years old.
Wow.
So we have a lot of work
so
to do
there's
in
no
the first
hope
3
for
years.
me then, right?
I always say I wish there was an Etch-a-Sketch so I could do it over again. Now I just hope for grandkids, right?
Just shake it and
I mean, all
start
my kids
over.
were very successful, went on to college, but man, luckily they made it. I didn't have a plan or even the resources that are available with First 5 California, with First 5, in each of the 58 counties. So I'm excited about really the emphasis on early learning and early development. I think.
So how does First 5 get the word out? How do people know? And is it to anyone that needs help or has an interest?
That is correct. When the voters passed the initiative, that was really the emphasis, is that all kids deserve, a chance to be able to get ready and succeed in school, regardless of their economic status. So that's really been a push for us, that all kids have the access and resources, especially in this county with the job and economic status of our county. There's a lot more families reaching out to First 5 for help, for family support, and just some resources on, okay, what do I do now that, I have this child?
A lot of questions.
A lot of questions.
So, Doctor, I understand this is a fairly new partnership between the AAP and First 5. What led to that?
It is a new partnership. The American Academy of Pediatrics California Chapter 2 is a professional organization. We have 1,600 pediatricians in 7 counties. So we go from San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, Ventura, Kern, Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Bernardino. In San Bernardino County alone, we have over 200 members. In the Inland Empire in general, we have about 300 members who are pediatricians, pediatric specialty, and pediatric subspecialties. We also have some nurses, anyone who has a special interest in children. Now, we are the professional organization. We are the home for the pediatrician, and we offer education for pediatricians. We have town hall meetings. However, we are not as greatly funded as First 5 is. And First 5 has the funds to implement programs within the Inland Empire. So the greatest opportunity for partnership has been the fact that we have the resources and connections with our pediatricians. Our pediatricians need the support, financial support, to carry out certain programs, and First 5 has them. So it's been a great partnership.
That sounds wonderful. And, back to my earlier question, but how do you get the word out? What better way than through the pediatricians serving the children of our region?
Right. Our partnership is at the infancy stages. We just launched a Reach Out and Read event on Thursday of last week. So, but we've been working on this endeavor for a couple of months now, over 6 months now. We really were intentional about getting the pediatricians involved and really inviting them to this opportunity to initiate a program called Reach Out and Read, which is a national initiative.
Okay. Well, you know what? Because I want to get into that in detail. So we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, I'd love to hear more about this whole Reach Out and Read initiative and the partnership with the AAP throughout our region.
Great.
Great.
So don't go away. We will be right back. Looking for a new mattress? Not sure where to go or how to start? Want to make sure you get the best mattress for your money and one that will give you years of sleeping pleasure? There's only one answer, and that is Dreamland Discount Mattress in Covina. At Dreamland, Bruce and his dedicated team will ensure that you find the right mattress at the right price that will give you years of sleeping comfort. Dreamland Discount Mattress offers a wide range of options, styles, and choices, all at up to 80% off. Want to hear what many of their customers are saying about them? Check them out on Yelp to learn why you should become a satisfied customer of Dreamland Discount Mattress too. Go by and visit them at 1007 North Azusa Avenue in Covina, or give them a call at 626-331-8044. And remember, at Dreamland Discount Mattress, prices are always up to 80% off.
I'm Jennifer Ewan, and I do the hair and makeup for Ron Stark and his guests. I would like to make you look and feel like a star all of the time. Come meet me at Studio M Salon and Spa in Upland, and if you mention this show, you can receive a free consultation and half off a haircut. I offer the best in makeup and formal styles for weddings, proms, and all of your special occasions, including special effects makeup, hairstyling, cutting, and color, hair and eyelash extensions, facials, and body treatments. So if you want to look and feel like a star, come see me at Studio M Salon and Spa in Upland. Give me a call today for your free consultation and half off a haircut at 626-589-3475 or 909-981-6800.
We are back, and you are watching or listening to Voice of the Inland Empire, heard and seen throughout the Inland Empire and all of Southern California. Our guests today are two wonderful individuals, Mary Jaquish, who is project manager for First Five, and Dr. Tomas Torices, who is the executive director of the American Academy of Pediatrics, California Chapter 2. I got it out correctly twice. Actually, I'm just going home now. I'm done for the day. I made it through. So in the last segment, when we were wrapping up, we were talking about this new initiative, Reach Out and Read. Mary, tell us a little bit more about that.
So Reach Out and Read is a national initiative that involves pediatricians, and they're introducing literacy to parents at every well child visit from the time the child's 6 months old to 5 years.
So every time I bring one of my young children in just for a checkup or something like that, I'm going to get some sort of information on the importance of reading or reading to my child or children.
That is correct.
Wow.
So what we're asking the pediatricians to do is to, and First Five is supporting the first year of the initiative, is to give a child a book every time they come in for their well child visit for the first 5 years of their life.
Oh my gosh, that is beyond cool. You know, I'd like to say that beats the lollipop I used to get. That may be semi-questionable, but...
So we talked a little bit about that. You know, my kids are older as well, and so my kids used to get a lollipop, you know, and
a sticker.
Right, or a sticker, right?
Okay.
And so there's 10 years between the next set of kids, and then my middle kids got stickers. So I said, wow, you know, how great if they would have gotten a book every time they came to a baby visit, and that the pediatricians are talking about developmental milestones. Your children should be doing this by 2 years old. Your children should be pointing at words by 3-year-olds. Your children should be making sentences, those types of things, encouraging parents to know what the developmental milestones look like so that every time they come to a visit, they're getting information about literacy and where their child should be developmentally.
I love that. So that's got to be, I mean, how well received has this been by your pediatricians? Because on one hand, I'm sure they get it, the benefit, but it adds a little more work to what they're doing as well.
Well, it definitely adds work, and that may be one of the reasons why not all pediatricians are doing it. However, my daughter's pediatrician always asks the question is, are you reading to your child? What I have not seen is actually handing out the book to us for the child. Now, there have been several studies in the last decade indicating that reading to a child actually benefits the development of their brain within the first 5 years. The Academy issued a policy statement in 2014 encouraging pediatricians to actually recommend reading to their parents. And when a parent reads to a child, it helps strengthen the relationship between the child for bonding purposes. It increases language, it increases literacy, and it improves the social skills that the child will need forever. So it definitely causes a great impact.
And, you know, I remember as a new parent reading, and even back then, I mean, the data was already out. Maybe not as in-depth as it is, but even back then it was read to your kids, read to your kids, read to your kids. And we did. I mean, we bought books, and every night, I was a single dad, and every night before bed, you know, we'd have our reading, and on the weekends. And to this day, my kids are both avid readers and both excelling in school, and it is so important. And we introduced music into their lives as well. So along with this, Mary, you've got another program coming up called Help Me Grow. What is that?
Yes. So we're at the infancy stages also.
So I'm only growing in one direction these days, and that's not good.
So Help Me Grow is also a national initiative, and most of our First 5 California partners are looking at the Help Me Grow initiative for every county. First 5 is no exception to that. It is an opportunity for parents, if they have a concern, to call one line, get some information from an education specialist, and then that information, they are able to get resource and referrals. So a lot of the calls that come to the Help Me Grow Center are initiated by a pediatrician. So pediatricians, as you indicated earlier, right? So now we're going to have them hand them a book, and then we're going to have them, you know, look for resources within the community for them. If they have this one line that they can call and say, I have a concern, or the parent has a concern, we'd like them to be able to get the resources and referrals out that, you know, for community services, and then the pediatrician writes a script.
Now, is that affiliated with 211 at all?
So it is in some counties. It will be a partnership with the 211 folks, because they also are a resource and referral. This is one step further. Not only do they get the information, resource and referral, this education specialist follows up with the family and follows that kid for the first 5 years of their life to make sure that all of their
Wait, so if I've got a little one at home, which frankly I don't want, again, just FYI, but if I did, I could have this specialist that was like my own personal guide and mentor for the first 5 years?
Yes.
Because I remember, as a new parent, you freak out over everything.
Right.
Some things worth freaking out over, other things not.
Right.
But you don't know the difference. So, doctor, it seems to me having someone to guide me through that and say, you know, you should probably take your child to the doctor, or give it a day or two and see what happens, that could be really huge.
Absolutely, absolutely. And making sure that your child is meeting their developmental milestones is something that a parent cannot do on their own. So having the resources is crucial. And
if they're not reaching those, knowing it early enough to be able to get in and do something about it.
Right.
You know, that just this partnership, and I know it's brand new. Do you, either of you, see this spreading across the country, in First 5 or First 5-like organizations partnering with the AAPs nationally?
Definitely. As a matter of fact, we had a town hall meeting last week in which we invited all the pediatricians in the Inland Empire, and we had a great turnout. We have a lot of pediatricians who are actually beginning the program here in San Bernardino, and we're going to do the same thing in the High Desert. Right? Correct.
And we also had a guest there at our site. That was the First 5 Riverside Commission, and a new executive director, and she's also very well interested in the Reach Out and Read program as well.
Awesome. So if someone's watching or listening and they want more information about First 5 or AAP, Mary, how do they get it for First 5?
The best place is our website, first5sanbernardino.org. The word first, the number 5, sanbernardino.org.
And doctor, for your group?
Yes, our website is aapca2, the number 2.org.
All right, easy enough to do. Thank you, both of you, for all you have been doing, and I know will continue to do, for the children of our communities.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Don't go away. We will be right back.
Business owners, are you overwhelmed when it comes to tracking your finances? Most business owners don't realize there are 3 different right ways to enter the same transaction into QuickBooks. One right way will work well for a business and owner. A second right way will work poorly, while a third right way will work okay, but not well. I am Linda QBQ Russell, the QuickBooks Queen, and I help you choose the best right way for your business. I do custom QuickBooks setup. Together we find the quickest, easiest way to enter data that provides you accurate financial reports. These reports guide you to grow your business more profitably. I just started my free online tutorials to help more startups and new QuickBooks users. Sign up now at qbqueen.com and quickbooksfreetutorial.com. Let's get started now.
Is your radio station dull, boring, more of just the same day after day after? Then it's time for radio that will blow your mind and expand and enlighten it too. KCAA Radio 1050 AM is not only the go-to radio station for what's happening in and around the Inland Empire, it's a veritable cornucopia of crazy, an assemblage of awesome, and a total convergence of cool. KCAA is not only the NBC News affiliate for our area, but offers the broadest and craziest range of national and local radio in the Inland Empire, with shows like Imus in the Morning, Dave Ramsey, Joyce Riley's Power Hour, Controlled Chaos, Poor Man, and now, Voice of the Inland Empire with yours truly. Check out 1050 AM at home or on the road, or you risk being the only one at work not talking about the fun, crazy, educational, outlandish, awesome things they heard on KCAA 1050 AM. And you wouldn't want that, right? The Citizens Business Bank Arena is one of my favorite places, and 2 of my favorite sports teams are right in the thick of their annual action. And we're talking about the Ontario Reign Professional Ice Hockey and affiliates of the Kings and the Ontario Fury Professional Indoor Soccer. Both teams are playing now, tickets are available, and both made the playoffs last year, and I have no doubt they will again this year. Check them out at OntarioReign.com or OntarioFury.com, and I'll see you at one of their games. Now, coming up January 9th and 10th is Disney Live. Join Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and the comical duo of Donald and Goofy as 25 of your favorite characters surprise and captivate you at every turn of the knob. See the fairy godmother transform Cinderella's rags into a beautiful ball gown in a split second. The Toy Story gang, Andy's Toy Box, the Green Army Men, and a spectacular stage debut of Rapunzel. It's going to be a wonderful show. You never know what to expect, so check it out. February 20th, the Harlem Globetrotters 90th anniversary doubleheader. The Harlem Globetrotters are preparing their most epic tour ever, and it's going to be a star-studded roster. It's a show you won't want to miss. For this and more, check out cbbankarena.com, and we'll see you there. We are joined, as we are each week, by Bruce Burnett, who is the owner of Dreamland Discount Mattress. And Bruce, you're here today to better beducate us. And we're going to be talking about something that I'm starting to pay some attention to. This whole adjustable bed thing seems to be a growing phenomena.
It is, you'll remember from back in the day, Art Linkletter would do the thing for the Craftmatic adjustable bed.
I remember those years ago.
What's funny about the Craftmatic adjustable bed, back in the day it was, this is what you give to someone who's 90 years old and this and that. And it was expensive. It was like $3 grand back in the mid-70s. Now, at some places, you can get probably a king-size adjustable bed with the 2 just for more like $2,800 or even less than that, depending on the mattress. The thing that's interesting is my daughter got me thinking about this again. I had stopped carrying them at the store because we didn't sell very many. And my daughter said, I went shopping at a large major retailer. They were suggesting to everybody to get an adjustable bed. People that have acid reflux, or they're supposed to raise their feet because they have bad circulation. And it became apparent it was not a thing for the decrepit and people that are on the way out the door. And we started to carry them. And I let my young daughter teach the old dog a new trick. We sold 7 of them the first week that we had them, and we sell them quite a bit. It's not just for old people. Matter of fact, I have one now. My wife thinks it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. She can be sleeping and I'll be sitting up watching TV. You can get them, all of the ones that we carry come with massage. Some places it's optional, but you can get a massage. It automatically turns off after your sleep. It's really something that can have really healthful benefits that people just don't think about. Because, as you said earlier, we think about hospitals.
Right.
And this isn't a hospital thing. There's some now that have USB ports.
Is now a USB port in your bed?
You can plug your well, because there's electric powered beds, so you can charge your phone, you can put in your laptop, all that.
Wow, that's awesome. If someone wants more information about adjustable beds or any kind of bedding, how do they get a hold of you?
626-331-8044, and they can talk to one of our sleep specialists over at Dreamland.
And where is your store located?
It's on 1007 North Azusa Avenue in the city of Covina, the beautiful city of Covina.
Check it out, in the beautiful city of Covina. Dreamland Discount Mattress. Thank you, Bruce.
If you can think it, we can ink it at Patterson Print Shop. From embroidery to printing too. Signs, banners, t-shirts, that's what we do. Anything that you can imagine at Patterson Print Shop, we make it happen. If you can think it, we can ink it at Patterson Print Shop. Call us today at 951-924-2332 or visit pattersonprintshop.org.
What a great show, and I so enjoyed chatting with all of our guests, and I particularly want to thank you for tuning in and joining us. And please remember, set your DVR so you never miss another episode of Voice of the Inland Empire. And be sure to check out our website, where you'll find the places, times, and days our show can be seen and heard. And while you're at our website, drop us an email. If you have comments, ideas, or suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. And if you have an idea for a show guest, let us know. Our guests need to have topics of broad general interest and be non-commercial in nature. Or you can always just give us a call at our telephone hotline at 909-746-8846. So, until next time, this is Ron Stark reminding you to be productive, care for your world and the people around you, work hard, find time for fun, and always remember to give back whatever and whenever you can. Until next time, goodbye for now.